Once again, I'm Joe Stevens.
And I am TechRat.
And we are the Equestrian Inquirer for Everfree Radio on Everfree Northwest. And we have a special guest with us. We have ACRaceBest here we are actually in an interesting location. Just briefly, we're in the Holiday Inn in between some panels. We can't really talk a whole lot aloud because there are actually some side panels going on, along with the main panels that are upstairs at the top floor. We are in the lobby area where there are side panels going on, more of the fan-oriented panels. And if you want to pan in there real quick, if we can look in there, there's a Writing Foundation. I believe that is a fanfic workshop.
I believe that's the case, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then we have a fanfic workshop going on in there. We might be able to see some people as they filter in out. But first, we go to our friend ACRaceBest. Hello.
Hey guys, how you doing? Having fun?
Oh, I'm sure that we're having a lot of fun. So let us know what you do in the community and what really got you into Pony.
Well, people have asked me, what do you do? And the way I describe it is, YouTuber comedian. Basically.
YouTuber comedian.
That's a very good way to describe it, I think.
No, we're not comedians at all. We're very serious people on YouTube.
I think you guys know how it works. And yeah, just basically things really picked up with Bronies React. And been making a lot of those and various other videos. And
well, tell us about the Bronies React videos. What is the Bronies React videos? I love the videos. I think they're very popular in the community. But for those who haven't seen them, tell us about what you're doing.
Well, what we do is we'll take a topic that has to do with the community, usually not done by people in the community. And, it could be stuff that could be controversial about bronies and whatnot. And so what we do is we'll react to it, answer questions about it, and we have the initial reactions, and usually turns out to be pretty funny.
And so what was your most recent one?
The most recent one we did was My Little Brony by College Humor.
And you showed My Little Brony by College Humor, and Bronies reacting to that.
Exactly, yeah. And so we'd ask questions like, why do you think the fandom is so often portrayed like this by outsiders, and various questions like that. Like to make it funny but insightful.
And where does the inspiration come to start this series of videos? Like, what was the very first one, for those who don't know?
Well, it's actually a parody of Teens React just Teens React. It's a show by some guys on YouTube, and they've made it pretty big. And what I did was, they did one on My Little Pony. So we're like, well, hey, what if we had some fun with this and reacted to their reaction of My Little Pony?
So it was like a reaction-ception, in other words.
It was a reaction-ception, yes. But we kept getting deeper and deeper with levels. I noticed some people were reacting to our reaction, and it was getting dangerous, very unstable.
Yeah. It could go into the collapse. And I think what your videos are doing especially is it showing the humanity behind who bronies are. That we see the videos that are the videos about us, and then us reacting to that. So it's again reaction, but it really portrays bronies in a real life, but a positive life, because we are positive people. Bronies are positive, and so it's very good to see that realism coming across from that.
And that's one thing that I love about what it can do, is that it shows not just for people who are inside the fandom, but also those outside the fandom that, hey, we're just normal guys.
And they're funny too, so you don't have to be in the fandom to enjoy the video.
Exactly, and that's one thing. I've seen people who say, I saw this video, then I became a brony. And it's like, that's very rewarding to me, because then it I think some people get the wrong idea, because the first thing you connect with My Little Pony and guys liking it's like, what's going on? I feel like this kind of connects the bridges between what we think about what others think of us, but also that we don't really take ourselves too personally.
Right, we can laugh at ourselves. We can see these silly things at College Humor and still laugh at ourselves.
Yep. Yeah, so and so obviously you're very well known for your Bronies React videos. What other videos have you been doing lately on YouTube?
Well, one, and I think you guys may have gotten a kick out of this, I had a 10,000 sub special and did a parody of 25 of the other bronies in the community, as well as you two.
Yes, I believe that you did it. Can you redo that? So I'd love to hear it. Imitating us.
Absolutely. All right. Well, welcome to the Equestrian Inquirer. I'm Joe Stevens. We have breaking news to TechRat. Thanks, Joe. We have here in Equestria a pony that has fallen down.
Go watch the video. It is actually quite good.
It is hilarious. I don't know who the real me is anymore.
I'm confused. I'm confused.
It happens, but it happens to the best of us.
It does, doesn't it?
And I think that you probably have to count. I think all 25 are actually here. Maybe like 2 or 3, like Tombstone isn't here.
I think most are. I just know the first one that comes to mind, actually first 2 that come to mind and not being here, are Tombstone and Soul Rack.
Right.
yeah.
But a huge amount of the
Gotta
other
watch
ones.
out, because I saw Saber earlier and I almost got confused which of the two of us was Saber and which one was Ray. So
Do a spot on Saber.
oh, well, thank you.
Can we hear your Saber?
Oh yeah. Well, the thing that he loves to do is lists, right? So you got Bronies, you got videos of the month, you got songs of the month, and even jelly of the month. But he always needs more lists.
More lists. Thank you for Saber's. Well, thank you so much, Ace.
thank you.
Yes, and you've got some nice
Great
swag
talking
right
to you.
here. Actually, you've got these nice bun. Who is that? What
Is
character
that a wildfire?
That's Sibsy.
That's Sibsy. Oh, and you got the Rainbow Dash, of course.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a little button here.
Here you are.
I
And I have no pins
Amina.
this time.
I got a
I
pink
feel so left out right
Amina.
now.
I'm really happy about my pink Amina.
well.
So are you going to get some swag too?
Oh, I'm looking around at what kind of swag I can get.
What kind of swag are you wanting?
You know what? I was looking at shirts. I was looking at pins. I mean, there's a lot of stuff around. I'm just soaking all this in right now. First convention I've ever been to.
Your first time here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And so I'm just getting used to people walking up saying, "You're that."
You're that
guy who
You're
does that
guy.
stuff on the show with the thing.
And it's funny because most people identify me as, "Hey, blonde guy. Who are you again?" And then I'll tell them, "Oh, I make the Bronies React videos." And oh yeah, okay, that's you. So, but yeah, it's just kind of soaking it all in. I'm just really looking forward to meeting a lot of people that I've worked with in the fandom. There's a lot of great guys in here, and I'm just starting to get to meet. I met Saber Spark just a little bit earlier, and so we shared a hug, and we're like, dude, hey. So find out.
So when's your next video coming out?
The next video, well, I'm right now doing a video blog of this whole trip because I drove up here. I did a road trip to Seattle from Los Angeles. So
all the way
must
from
have been an
LA.
adventure.
And
Wow.
is this your camera crew for the? Can we see your camera crew? Okay, our cameraman recently has a cell phone, so I'm gonna go grab the camera.
Spin it around.
Hold on, there we go. There's the crew.
Absolutely. We can
There
multitask
go.
very well. It's amazing.
That right there is who got me into My Little Pony.
Oh, really?
Can you want to come over here and talk to us for a second? Yes, please.
We
Can
need to
introduce you?
talk to the person who has corrupted ACRaceBest.
Corrupted nothing.
Yeah.
Where did our
So what is your name?
Sarah.
All right, and how exactly
I
did
don't
you
think
get...
your badge says Sarah. What
No,
does your
it
badge
says-
say?
Toodles.
It's my username that I have on DeviantArt.
I think I
Okay.
like Toodles better.
All right, so we will call you Toodles. Toodles, how exactly did you get ACRaceBest into the Brony community?
I kept trying to convince him. I'm like, you just gotta watch one episode. One episode is all I ask. And he's like, no.
Why did you resist?
Well, okay. When I grew up, I saw commercials. When I'm watching my cartoons, right? And then a commercial would come on to try and sell a pony, a My Little Pony thing. And I was like, no, not my thing. So when she was telling me about My Little Pony, I'm like, well, it's obviously the same thing, right?
Right.
No, not obviously.
Very easy mistake to make, I think, so.
I think that's part of what a lot of people do, too, is they
Right.
assume.
And so I might have to ask a controversial question, considering you're obviously a couple, but who is best pony? Now I'll let her answer first.
I think Applejack is best pony.
Rainbow Dash is the best pony.
Now that's interesting because you're wearing a Rainbow Dash t-shirt. Were you just not able to find an Applejack t-shirt, or were you trying to make him happy?
Well, I can't find an Applejack t-shirt yet, but I'll look for one.
Sounds like that's what you're going to be able to do at the con here. Get an Applejack t-shirt.
I think so.
All right, and then we could switch shirts or something like that. There we go.
There we go. I could fit in yours.
Well, thank you so much for coming and so much.
It was
for
great talking to you.
Keep up the good
Appreciate
work,
it.
and we look forward to the next. And when did you say that you're going to be releasing a video about this? When is that coming out?
Well, actually, it's coming out as it's going on. There's a video blog, and then there will also be a bonus to the College Humor video that will be coming out at some point. And then, yeah, we'll start on the next Bronies React here in a couple of weeks. And
where can
fantastic.
they find that? What is your Twitter handle and your YouTube page?
You know, I need to get a Twitter handle.
Oh, okay, no Twitter.
It will be ACRaceBest. That's how you'll find me on YouTube. And then I also have a Tumblr and stuff like that. I like to kind of interact with the fans and
So
everything.
ACRaceBest, you'll be able to find the Bronies React videos.
So watch for him coming to Twitter
Thank
very,
you.
very soon.
Thank you. Yes.
All right.
Well, take care. And before we go, I think I want to take a look at this little panel thingy here. Can you pop up in there? There's a crewman in here.
Is
Hello.
the dude still in there?
Can
He
you
is
can
still
we
in
see
there.
you?
Hello,
Say
sir.
wave hi. We've got this nice little panel thing. I love the artwork that's going on in here. We're turning it into a little background area. And so, yes,
The hotel has its own swag now.
the hotel has swag. I think we're going to have to steal the swag. It is nice swag. It is really cool swag. Well, I actually see there's a group of people. I actually would you mind come showing off what you've got there? The little pieces of art?
Now, are these things that you made over in the art room? Is that
Did
what
you
were
make
doing
these?
today?
Okay, so
Paper craft.
one of the things
This
that's
is in the
going
paper
on
craft
is
room.
there's
Okay.
actually art being made here along with the writing group. There's an art group, and so if anyone wants to bring in the artwork that they're making right now, feel free to come along. So what do you have here?
A Pinkie Pie blob.
Pinkie Pie blob. Let's hold that up so we can see that. That's nice. And you made that completely out of paper and tape, right?
Glue and paper.
Oh, glue. Okay, great. And we've got some
She told
more.
you, Joe.
Yeah, she told me. I don't know how to make what that. Is that very hard to make? I wouldn't be able to make that.
Time.
It takes time. Terrific. Well, thank you.
That's very, very well done. Thank you so much.
So again, we're here at the basement of the Holiday Inn. We're going to be going out now to another parts of the convention. We're going to be going to the Marriott. I don't know where we're going to next, but we're going to do something fun.
There's a couple other things we have to look at. I know there's still a traveling pony museum that we want to check out, and of course, we're always going to be talking with cosplayers and other con-goers to get their experiences from the convention.
And you already saw our interview with Kathy Westlook.
Yeah, and
we've
we
got
do have some
more
more lined up.
interviews
Absolutely.
lined up, as well as I believe. Well, we can't really leak them quite yet.
No, not
I can
quite
tell
yet,
you
but
we've got
we've
some pretty
snagged
good
some pretty
ones.
big names.
Yeah,
you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised.
So tune in. Again, we're going to be releasing them as we go. These are not going to be things that are going to be waiting. It's not going to be like BronyCon where you're going to have to wait a couple months before you see them. It's going to be as it happens, being released. So thank you again for watching. And real quick, you can follow us on Twitter, Joe Stevens Inc. at Joe Stevens Inc.
Yep, and at TechRat076.
And be sure to ask any questions if you want to see something that you haven't seen. Any questions you have for us, any particular person. Obviously, we're going to talk about.
Or if there's anything that you want us to do at the convention, people you want us to talk to, certain aspects of the convention you want us to cover, let us know.
And so once again, I'm Joe Stevens.
And I'm TechRat.
And this is A Question or Inquiry, Everfree Radio, live at Everfree Northwest.